So suffering is one way, and voluntary entering presence voluntarily is a little easier. But you're only ready to do that now because you've had the suffering that you have had. It has taken you to this point where you realize the possibility of voluntarily entering by choice a different state of consciousness. This possibility has arisen in you, which is an enormous thing in human evolution, where you're in the past, evolution has happened very, very slowly, a gradual increase in consciousness through multiple life forms over millions of years. And now for the first time, a life form can consciously cooperate in entering a new stage, a new evolutionary stage, a new state of consciousness. But you needed the suffering it has had a function. And many of you know that you would not be here if you had not gone through states of unhappiness and varying degrees of suffering. So let's be really thankful. You need suffering until you don't. And you have reached a point of realization where you don't need more suffering for the evolution of your consciousness. But in case you do, life will give it to you. You will continue. I'm not promising, I'm not telling you, you will not experience further challenges in life. The difference, however, is as presence arises more and more, you're not transforming the challenges of life into unhappiness and into an unhappy identity. You're not transforming the challenges of life into an unhappy self, a victim self, an angry self, a complaining self, a heavy self, a very dense self, a self that if you were conscious you would never want to live with. Unawakened people, in many cases, live with an entity, this mind-made self, that is so unpleasant, they would have left it long ago if that were a person that they live with. They would have said, no way, I'm out of here. I'm not living with you. I don't want to live with you. You make me unhappy all the time. And in a way, many of you have reached that point where you realized something else is possible. There is another way. And so that was the beginning of your awakening.